This is G, back again with another video. And today we are going to talk about, I made like how many videos before this, and apparently I accidentally clicked on the record button, but not this time. So we're going to be talking about how life is not as hard as people really think it is, to be honest. I think it's really just about being a good human being. And that's when everything starts going. That's when you start seeing what your real purpose in life is. If you want to be a truly purposeful, driven man, you have to start by showing love to others, to be honest. I say for myself, I don't know, I'm trying to think, because for myself, I don't really do much for myself. I'd rather help others than help myself, to be honest, because I believe I already have a good understanding of life and what it means to be a decent human being, but a lot of people don't. So when you are able to show it to others, then they mirror it back, just like the book that I mentioned in that last video, the book called Just Listen. Let me make sure one more time. Okay, so that book, Just Listen, literally just talks about just listening. I know you guys were expecting something. No, it's just listening. It's as simple as that. People suck at listening. And because of that, it causes them to be like that GTA train, bro. No matter what, it's just gonna run right into or through anything that's in its way. And because of that, they don't listen. Then they just run themselves off the hill. I'm telling you, life does not have to be that straightforward. You can make life anything you want. You can be what you want. It's as simple as that. Instead of following that straight, listen. Look what other people want to do, and show them that show who you are. The vulnerability. One of the techniques I learned in the book Just Listen is using vulnerability as a weapon. When you're vulnerable with somebody, they're gonna be vulnerable back. Let's say somebody walks up to you with the message of, "Oh, I like your hat today," and they come friendly, nice. You're gonna say, "Oh, thank you, I like your hat today too." That's calm. That's a normal conversation. They came to you, came happy and everything, and you mirrored it back because you saw that they were happy. You also felt an urge. It's a psychological thing, but you pretty much mirrored it back. Even sometimes you catch yourself doing it without even noticing. But that's called the art of mirroring. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I think what I want to talk about more was about how a lot of people are just, I'll be honest, a lot of people are just selfish. People are naturally selfish. Humans are naturally selfish creatures. And I'll be honest, I've witnessed it every single day that I've started working here, to be honest. But what am I doing about it? I can't do anything. I'm just one person. But what is it doing for me? What is it doing to me? Nothing. Because I don't acknowledge it. It's not that I don't acknowledge it. I'm gonna say it's because I don't waste time on it. I let people do their nonsense somewhere else, but leave me out of it. And if you try to find me, I'm gonna tell you back the hell up. Simple as that. I don't want no part of nothing. I done been through too much shit. I'm good off all that. So pretty much, let me tell you the quick story. So today I came into work today, right? I'm doing my thing, so pretty much I'm pulling orders with my homeboy. So we out here doing our thing, I'm driving the forklift, I'm getting this shit, a big truck pulls up. We're just supposed to unload the trucks and everything, but nobody's working in the garden center today, the garden area department. So we work on the other side of the store, pretty much the lumber area. So since we're on the other side, we don't know too much about it. But pretty much a truck came and he's asking, "Oh, where should we put this?" We don't know. We see nobody, so we take it. I pretty much stepped up. I'll be honest. If I'm being honest, I had to step up. So I told him, "Hey, the people are not here, but if you want, they usually put it right here or over there." And he went on and did. Some Jamaican dude. I have a lot of Jamaican friends, so it's easy for me to talk to my international brothers and sisters, At the end of the day, you guys are family. We're all family. At the end of the day, respect, dog. But you look at stuff like that. It's because I'm showing love too. I'm showing love. I'm showing appreciation. I'm showing, what's it called? And all he did was ask me a question, but yeah, that's how I'm coming off. That's the energy I'm giving off. what does he do? He returns it by saying, "Oh, okay, man." Oh, and then he started taking things out, and I was helping him out. We were pulling. I was like, "Damn, how many of these are there?" He's like, 96. I was like, "Yo, I know y'all, them big trucks that y'all be seeing on the highway, those are the trucks that I was talking about." So we get those. So he gets the, what's it called? So pretty much we're taking the things. I'm pushing and pushing. I'm looking up. I'm like, yo, I need a break. I want to do chill inside real quick, and then before I came back, and I went. Then no, I'm bugging. Then as I went to sit down and just chill, I saw a lot of people with red vests, blue vests, just walking around. They were looking at me, looking at the truck, and then just kept it pushing. I'm like, I thought to myself, I'm like, why don't you offer a hand? I'm in your department helping you guys out, and you don't feel the need to help me. That's when I realized that humans are just naturally selfish creatures. That's what we are. But it's those who are able to break from it who create the biggest changes, which is why the world is more in favor for them, because they are willing to do what the world wants them to do. Why do I say this though? Why do I say that's what the world wants us to do? When the story's always been the world is against me, the world is out to get me. The world has never been like that. God created the world, so how can it be bad? If you're a believer in God, or a believer in any religion, and the God created the world, how exactly can the world be bad? You tell me. So you're saying that God created something bad? Is God capable of making anything bad? It makes no sense. This is how you have to see it. The world is not bad. It's not evil. It's building you. It's like a parent, a strict dad who wants you to do good because it's for your own good. And it's going to do whatever he can, and it does not care how you feel about it. Why do I say that? Not even why do I say that. Let me give you a different way to see it, a different change in perspective, right? See it like this. God created the world. He created it. He created us too, but he created the world. This is about the world. So God created the world. And pretty much, when you pray and all your prayers, you're like, I want strength, I want wisdom, I want this. God's gonna tell the world. He's gonna tell the world, go ahead. Go train him, go show him. Go prepare him. Go train him, Like I said, go train him. He needs practice. Go give it, because he's asking for this. Go train him. He deserves this training lesson. Life is like a training lesson. It's not like you just get what you ask for. No, you gotta work for what you ask for. So what God is like this. Go train him. The world's gonna go train you, and then it's gonna build you into a better person. So the world, the pressure and everything, it is set in stone. It is set at hard difficulty. And a lot of people are just weak-minded and don't want to live on that hard difficulty. And when they find themselves in a when they find themselves in a super hard difficulty, like many people do when you play your favorite video game, you just keep dying. You just quit. Or you give up. It's sad. That's the thing. It's sad that people have the ability to give up when everything in this world is so achievable. Let's say it's a tiny win for me today would be this. I'm gonna take a leaf off of this little plant lab right here, right? Look at that. I just did what I said I was gonna do, and I did it. You know how good that feels? For me, it feels like I just won $1 million because I just said I was gonna do it, and guess what I did? I went and did it. That's how dopamine works. Why don't you trick yourself at least into working harder, Fake it until you make it. You know the saying. Why don't you just fake being a sophisticated person? Why don't you just fake being your favorite soccer player? Why don't you just fake being LeBron James? Why don't you just fake being all those people, work how they work, and do what they do, and see what happens? Because they say, do the same thing for 21 days and it becomes a habit. Let that sink in. Do the same thing for 21 days and it will become a habit. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. You want to be a more disciplined person? Tell yourself, I'm not going to eat anything for the rest of the day. Go on a 1 meal a diet program. And no matter how much it hurts, you can drink water, but you cannot touch a single meal. Do that. do that, if you can do that for 21 days, I promise you, your whole entire thing is gonna begin to change, because you will become a more grounded and disciplined person, because you are doing what you said you were gonna do. And the thing that's the best about it is the fact that that was a goal of yours. I want to be more disciplined, so I do this. I fake it. I act like I'm hard. I act like I'm nonchalant. I act like I'm what's it called. And you do that for how long? You actually become it. And you start, and as you begin to do it, you start realizing that your life is more than just living and breathing. It's about helping and showing that love, that is showing that world how much you love yourself. That's pretty much what it is. How much do you love yourself? How do you do it? You show it to the world how much you love yourself. I love myself so much that I'm gonna share it with you, because I see that you are going through something. It's as simple as that. Just be a decent human being. But for some, it's a challenge. But to be honest, that's how life is. C'est la vie. So the thing is this, it is not your fault for being, a downer or having that loser mentality. I'm not even calling it, I'm just saying as it is. It's not your fault. The world was not created for the weak. So when you first start, you're gonna start weak, and it's okay. But it is not okay to stay where you are. It is not okay to stay at that weak place. You gotta build, you gotta work up, my friend. It's time. When I say it's time, it's time. For me, I found it. I found my purpose. I'm making this video now to show. This right here is literally my whole. This is me showing you my purpose. This is me showing you my. If I can find the word, but this don't worry. I'm still reading too. I'm still growing as a what's it called. But you guys are gonna grow with me, because at the end of the day, we're a community. This is a channel. I want you guys to see me as your brother, and I want to be able to see you guys as my family. I love you guys so much, and I want you guys to always know that I always will love you, and I respect every single one of y'all. Whether you're new, old, or even if you like to just walk in and walk out, I'm okay with it, because at least you're here. I appreciate y'all. I really do, and I just really can't wait to see where this channel goes, see where we grow, and see how we grow. I'm not gonna stop. We're going to the top. So you guys are gonna be there, casual. So, c'est la vie. Life is tough, and I'll be honest. It's okay. It is okay, but it is okay. I really do thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I hope y'all can hit that like, subscribe, and turn on that bell notifications. And I really do hope I hope to continue to be honest, I really just hope that everybody has an amazing day today. Because for me, I'm going to enjoy it, because I did what I said I was going to do today. And I promise you, I'm going to enjoy it. Peace. Safety to all of y'all and y'all families. Toodles.
Oh no. There's too many people watching me. Bye.